If you thought The Office ended in 2013, think again. Because the cast of this iconic comedy has kept busy, and in some cases, unrecognizably so. From glow-ups to major life changes, shocking scandals, and unexpected career turns, the stars of Dunder Mifflin have had 20 years of transformation, and you won't believe what they look like now. Let's start with the world's best boss, Michael Scott himself, played by the hilarious Steve Carell. Back in 2005, Carell was best known as the goofy regional manager of Dunder Mifflin Scranton. But today, he's a Hollywood heavyweight. After leaving The Office in Season 7, Steve Carell stunned fans by shifting into dramatic roles, earning an Oscar nomination for Foxcatcher and serious praise for The Morning Show. He also voiced the iconic Gru in Despicable Me, adding blockbuster success to his resume. In 2025, Steve is 62 years old and looking sharper than ever, with silver hair, a chiseled beard, and the kind of calm confidence Michael Scott could only dream of. No more, "That's what she said." This version of Carell is all class. Pam Beesly started out as the quiet receptionist we all rooted for. But Jenna Fischer's real-life story after The Office is anything but quiet. After the series ended, she co-hosted the massively successful Office Ladies podcast with co-star Angela Kinsey, turning their behind-the-scenes commentary into a pop culture phenomenon. She starred in a few smaller films and even made a return to TV, though nothing quite matched Pam's charm. In 2025, Jenna is 51, thriving as a podcast queen and mom, often sharing nostalgic Office memories with fans online. And yes, her hair is still iconic. Jim Halpert may have been a prankster, but John Krasinski's real-life transformation might be the most shocking of all. After The Office, he reinvented himself as a serious filmmaker and action star. From directing and starring in A Quiet Place to becoming Jack Ryan in Amazon's hit series, Krasinski swapped smirks for stunts and bulked up big time. Fans were floored by his physical transformation, turning from boy next door to full-on Hollywood hunk. In 2025, John is 45, married to Emily Blunt, and rumored to be circling a role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe once again. It's safe to say, Jim grew up. You can't talk about The Office without mentioning beet farming, mustard shirt-wearing legend Dwight Schrute. Rainn Wilson made that character unforgettable, but off-screen, Wilson's path took a spiritual turn. Post-Office, he starred in indie films, appeared in Star Trek, Discovery, and wrote a best-selling book on spirituality called Soul Boom. By 2025, Rainn is 59 and using his platform to talk about mental health, the climate crisis, and inner transformation. His look? Still eccentric, but with a sage-like twist. Dwight may have wanted to be regional manager, but Rainn seems more like a philosopher now. Kelly Kapoor was all about drama, fashion, and texting. But Mindy Kaling became one of Hollywood's most powerful behind-the-scenes forces. After The Office, she created The Mindy Project, executive-produced Never Have I Ever and The Sex Lives of College Girls, and became a celebrated voice for South Asian representation in media. In 2025, she's 45, a mother of 2, and regularly trending for her fashion-forward style and bold career moves. Her transformation is total. Gone is the superficial Kelly, replaced by a creative mogul who knows exactly what she's doing. From temp to VP to total train wreck, Ryan Howard's character arc was wild. And BJ Novak, who also wrote for the show, took his talents beyond the Scranton branch. Novak pursued writing, publishing a critically acclaimed book of short stories, and in 2022 he directed his first film, Vengeance. In 2025, he's still active in the industry, though often staying behind the camera. His look has matured, ditching the faux hawk and business casual chaos for a cleaner, more subdued image. The real Novak is more cerebral than Ryan ever was, and far less likely to start a fire in the break room. Andy Bernard had a banjo, a temper, and a dream to be loved. And Ed Helms, who joined The Office in Season 3, went on to big screen fame with The Hangover trilogy. After the series ended, he balanced comedy with family-friendly projects and launched his own production company. In 2025, Ed is 51, often seen with a graying beard and a calm, grounded presence. He may not be breaking out into song anymore, but the Nard Dog left his mark. Ellie Kemper was the bubbly addition to The Office in later seasons, and her real-life personality wasn't far off. Post-Office, she starred in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt and became a popular talk show guest thanks to her quirky charm. In 2021, she faced online controversy over her past involvement in a debutante event, but she quickly moved forward, continuing to act and write. In 2025, Ellie is 45, a published author, and still flashing that signature Aaron smile. It's been 2 decades since we first walked through the doors of Dunder Mifflin. And while the paper business may be slow, the transformations of its employees have been anything but. From red carpets to retirement, scandal to stardom, the cast of The Office has left an unforgettable mark on pop culture. And on us. Whether it's Michael's heartfelt goodbyes, Jim and Pam's love story, or Dwight's utterly bizarre logic, this group of actors gave us something timeless. And now, 20 years later, it's clear that while The Office may be closed, the legacy lives on.